Pacific News Center reporter Janela Carrera spoke to one of the families whose homes was destroyed by this super typhoon.
Radina Perez secured her young children, ages 5, 8, and 14, leaving them with their father. She remained parked at her house to keep an eye on her home.
And Janela Carrera is the news director of the Pacific News Center, and she joins us now from Tumon, Guam. Thanks for joining us, Janela. Appreciate your time. Let's start with a bit of background now. Many people may know the name of Guam, but they may not know how important it is to the U.S.
Yes, you're right. So Guam is it's actually a really strategic place for the U.S. military. We're in a location which is called the tip of the spear. And the reason for that is because Guam is the closest U.S. soil to North Korea.
Your top story tonight, Senator Frank Uggan Jr. feeling like the odd man out. At last night's Guam Medical Association gubernatorial debate, the senator and his running mate Alicia Limtiaco showed up but were not invited onto the debate floor. Well, a 22-year-old man is now facing a slew of felony charges after he went on a crime spree, taking his victim to a cliff line and then threatening to kill him. Here's more.
The suspect has been identified as Tomas Joseph Herlihy, who's now behind bars.
In anticipation of widespread damage and rations being needed because of a typhoon, FEMA chartered the largest airplane in the world out to Guam. And just look at how massive this airplane is. It's called the Antonov 225, a Russian jetliner flown to Guam by a Ukrainian crew, apparently bypassing the Jones Act to get here in time on an emergency basis. Do you know maybe about how old the woman might be?
Maybe 35, 30.
In the 30s. It was in this very spot where the newborn baby was found, double wrapped in a t-shirt and a towel inside of a laundry basket. Now, David Wynn was inside of his home at the time and said he noticed the commotion of a woman who dropped the baby, walked in that direction, and disappeared into the day. With the troll farms out of the Philippines now out in the open and the feds reportedly involved, the question remains, did any of the 5 gubernatorial campaigns this election season use foreign entities to handle their social media pages or produce malicious attack ads? We reached out to all 5 campaigns to find out. The Department of Corrections is not denying that there is an overcrowding issue, particularly within their female housing unit, and that many of their prisoners eat their meals inside their cells next to the toilet. This has all come to light after an assault took place there last week. Here's more.
Attorney Curtis Vandeveld was granted his request for an urgent hearing to discuss the safety of his client.
As GMH continues to shroud itself in secrecy over a CMS Medicare report, the legislature is working feverishly to pry it out of their hands and release it to the public. Here's more.
Health Oversight Chairman Senator Dennis Rodriguez has issued a subpoena to GMH Administrator Peter John Camacho.
Individuals will do anything for family, but for one woman, what she did for her brother has landed her in jail. Julie Salas Ginas Balahaja is the sister of DOC inmate Peter John Ginas. As a parent, would you feel comfortable if you knew that teachers were yelling profanities at students in class and throwing F-bombs left and right? Well, that's exactly what the Guam Department of Education is now investigating. A suspect in the Jigo dog killer case has been nabbed by authorities, and as PNC's Jolene Tovas reports, the suspect was in possession of numerous firearms and plenty of ammunition. We venture out into the neighborhood, eager to meet the residents, eager to hear their stories, eager to understand their pain. 10 minutes into our trek, we meet Plutarco Martinez. I flag him down, and he immediately responds. We learn that we've merely scratched the surface of their misery. The couple has 8 children. One of them was in Tacloban during the storm, along with his wife and daughter, Euphorcina's only granddaughter. And it only takes a few questions for her to release her pain. That commotion you just saw was an escape attempt, according to Deputy Marshal Theodore Padua.
Could you at least say whether you're preparing a statement for the teachers? Would you like to say something also to the victims? Right before the reported shooting, Dmitry Lobanov was just being brought to the precinct. He was being arrested for the murder of his wife. This is only half of the precincts that have been counted. Now over onto the medical marijuana referendum. I know a lot of people are tuning in for that right now. Yes votes 6,371, no votes 4,866, and that's about a 56% to 43% difference. And again, this is only 24 of the 58 precincts that have been counted so far.
An inmate may now have his sentence extended after he allegedly threw his feces at a corrections officer's. Yes, his feces. Not only did the inmate, identified as Brandon Diego, use his feces and urine as a weapon, DOC Deputy Director Kate Baltazar says he was also combative.
Watch us live behind the scenes on Periscope.
Which is what we're doing right now. We have Periscope viewers and we're introducing them to you guys. So don't forget to follow us. Our Periscope is PNC Guam. Does he look like anyone to you? What's your name, sir?
Yan.
Oh no, it's not Manny Pacquiao? Learn more about Resorts World Manila. Visit their website at rwmanila.com. Reporting from Manila, Philippines, I'm Janela Carrera for PNC News.